Hey guys, this is Garies. Welcome back to another episode of Survivor Done. We're back here with the Beast, and we have a few Ender Lily seeds that we got in the previous episode. It already grew and I harvested them, so we have 8 now, and I found another 1 or 2 in a chest. I was out in the world looking for some temples and shrines, and I found them. So I was looking for the Astral Sorcery shrines. So this is an idea what we're going to do today. So I went around and I collected these guys, Consolation Papers. I did show, I think, in 2 of my series already exactly how to go get these. All the shrines around the world. There's small ones, big ones. This is a big one. There was a small one here, a small one here, and a small one here. That I broke down, and you take there, and there's another small one actually. Missed this one. Anyway, so you take their, it's not too far, so I can go show you. So you take their marble, because their marble is Astral Sorcery marble, and raw marble you can use chisel to to change it to Astral Sorcery marble, but down in the mines you will only get them at around level 32 is they are the most common. You do get them in other levels. Let's see. Recipe chisel. We want the raw chisel. Oh, that was not the raw chisel. There's a raw chisel, and if you go here, Volgen, it's about 33, 34. And then they progress. So this is where they're most common. And then they progress up to level 66, which is usually sea level. Excuse me. Okay, but I digress. Let's get back to the point at hand. I increased the capacitor also in the charger, so it holds 300,000 RF, so that we can charge that once, and once it's charged, it will load slowly but surely as the sun comes up and shows. Anyway, so Astral Sorcery. Astral Sorcery, we haven't gone too far in the past. We've went to the beginning, we've done the excuse me, we've done the portals, and we've done basic stuff. Never really got into it to the full extent that it can. So let's go to Discovery. So in this part of the Astral Tome, the book's name is the Astral Tome, you'll get all your basic stuff: ancient shrines, your resonating wand, luminous crafting table, sooty marble, and your normal marble. So it shows you here the different or various kinds of marble that you can get, how you craft the pillars, how you craft the chisels, how you craft the marble ash, how you craft the ruins, and etc, etc, etc. So fortunately we have most of them. We have bricks. I made sooty marble from normal marble. Then we have the pillars and the chiseled. We only need the ruined marble still. So let's make a couple of them, because we are going to need them. Okay, we need chiseled marble. Oh well, it's fine. We only need a little bit in the beginning any case. So back to the Astral Tome. And sooty marble is any 8 marble with 1 gold in the middle, and you get also the various ones of it. But the nice thing with chisel, you can actually get this with chisel. So you just use some of these marble and you chisel it to look like any other marble that you need. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so back to this. So you'll see there is this white particle effect traveling in between various blocks. So this means this is the first part, and then you kind of need the various parts and Consolation Papers, etc. That gives you a general idea where to start. So basically we need to start here and here. Ancient shrines is what I was looking for. Scattered across the world are ancient shrines built from marble, blah blah blah. So you can read this. It has some information, but I'm going to be straight out and just tell you guys what we need and what we don't need. If you want, you can read it and you can see it basically describes and gives you hints as what to do. But since this is the third time we're doing Astral Sorcery, let's just skip that part. So we need to get these ores. So I don't know if you remember, but we saw those ores down underground. So I'm not going to mine them yet. I need to show you something else, but there they are. This is a rock crystal ore from Astral Sorcery, so we're going to need that. Okay, so also I don't know if you notice, I run quite a lot faster. I unlocked the block iron with your hands, so I can now mine iron blocks with my hands. And then I take a boat upon the ocean to contemplate the midnight moon. With that you have water walking. The next one is peacefully coexist among Endermen without scaring them. So you have to wait for night time for that one to activate. But I can now run on water, and I'm leaving buttons. You just run normally. So if you want to sink, you press sneak, you go down and you can jump on the water and you can run on it again. So that's kind of cool. So I must say the monk mod is actually quite OP. You just need not to have any armor on. Okay, so back to Astral Sorcery. I digress. So first we need to get this resonating wand. So it says you need light shining at it when crafting. So we need aquamarines, ender pearls, and then any 2 marble. So off cam I went ahead and harvested some aquamarine. You get them everywhere in any shallow water. There's one, get a couple, and I over here is some 2. So you can literally get them anywhere you want. Oh, also I have step assist. So I don't know why I didn't want to activate in the previous episode, but I did. And finally activate. Anyway, so we have aquamarine, and we have a marble. We need an ender pearl. So unfortunately, as you can see, it says we need light shining at it when we do this. So you can read here and it explains to you kind of what to do, but mainly we can't do this in the daytime. We need it to be nighttime. So that is always a tricky part, and we need a special thing for that. So for that we are going to go to this temple. So let's say temple, and then we can hightail it straight for it. 300 meters, not too far. Let's see if we can bypass that small shrine, and I can show you guys where you can get your basic consolation papers to get. Okay. Also, you can only gather 5, so you need the 5 main constellations: Evorsio, Decidia, Visio, Aurora, and Garies. We've never went that far to actually use them, so maybe hopefully in this season we can. Okay, so I hate it. The mud does that. Okay, so this is a basic shrine you get everywhere, and you, under one of these pillars, you get would be the last one, a chest. So in this chest you can find these consolation papers. So if you already found 5 of them, just leave the rest be, because other players on your server also would want to pick them up. So I'm throwing them down so that my backpack picks them up. So let me quickly harvest this because I need the marble. Okay, harvest it. Okay, so it's almost dark, so we need to hightail it out of here. How far is that? 160, not too far. Luckily it's almost dark because we need to be there when it's dark. I just won't get stuck behind all the trees. Would be cool. Wow, this is difficult. There it is. Okay, pretty much the same as the other temple thingy. You get the whole structure made out of marble. You can harvest all these marble, you don't need it. All these above this. I'm actually not sure exactly up until where you need it. But okay, so we need to go down. Let's go down here. Why do I do that? I have this. Okay, so I hope it's here. Yes, good. We need to go correct block. Okay, so I just don't want it to be too dark. And also in here you also get chests, and this is the constellation. So if you pick this up, excuse me, it will say there's nothing there. So that's when you know you have all the papers. So just leave the rest. Excuse me. That cough of earlier still hasn't worked out. Okay, same with this one. Won't get it. Once we learn these constellations, we can actually use it or start using more of the other ones. So just wanna, let's put away this one. So if anybody else comes this way, they can take that paper. Because there's a lot of paper, so it doesn't matter. Let's just throw away. Actually, I forgot something, so I quickly went outside. We need a crafting table, and remember, we need the normal crafting table for this. Okay, so now we need to make the resonating wand. Yes, that's normal. Oops. So you see, this crystal has now light shining upon it, as it says it needs. And now we have this. Okay, so let me head back to base. We might use this again, so let me just add a waypoint here. Temple, let's make it white, yellow, save. I'll remove that one. Okay, so let me meet you back at base. Okay, I actually kind of forgot that we need the Luminous crafting table as well. So I quickly came back and made that. It's still daytime, unfortunately, or it's daytime now, so I came back to do that to waste time. I just want to show you guys I made a tunnel on my way home, so that it's a bit more of a straight run. Okay, so let me get back to base. Okay, back at base. So while we wait for nighttime to come back, this running is actually draining my food supply. Let's try and see. So this, so as you saw on the books, everything that you make basically. Ooh, we made exploration now. See, this is the constellations we got. Now we need Aurora and all those other stuff, but we'll get to that. Okay, so excuse me. So everything we want to craft, as I was saying, needs light. Okay, so it needs starlight. So if we go into, so these things, the Luminous crafting table can be in a normal crafting table, and also the resonating wand can be in a normal crafting table. Anything else from here on out, like the Fosnic Resonator, oh, this can also be in a normal crafting table. Interesting. I did not know that. Huh. Now I learned something too. Okay, but you don't have to go there every time. There is a different way. You can make this Luminous crafting table. Luminous, making sense, it needs light. So if we place it down, it has a bar at the bottom of how many starlight it has. So it's just in the middle of one, and so it's at 1.5. So let's run around our base and see if there's a spot that has more. It's 1.5. Ooh, almost 2. That's good. So it means this spot over here is good. Let's just see. Maybe we can find a better way. Or a better spot. It's midday and it's almost at 2. So this is also not too bad spot. But a 2 spot is much better. I can't remember what was max you can get during daytime, especially. Let's just see for interesting sake. Nope. Let's go back here. It seems this is our base bet. So over here was 1 3/4, over there was 2. So maybe in between the 2. Oh, there's nothing here. Wow. Oh, it needs a clear line to the sky. Oh, this is actually not too bad spot. Yep, it seems this general area is our lucky area. Yes, right here. I just want to see close by. Not too bad, not too bad. I might be in a star field here if I'm checking out this. Look at that. So this is generally, I think we're actually in a star field. So we won't know what a star field is until we a little bit in. Okay, so now this is the start of Astral Sorcery, this Luminous crafting table. Like actually the one, but still, now we can craft stuff. Okay, so let's get back. Okay, so we don't have to anything, now we have to craft anything here, so let's go to, that was discovery, exploration. Okay, so now we need the Fosnic Resonator actually, but before we can get there, because it needs liquid starlight. Okay, to get liquid starlight we need a light well, so, and we need a rock crystal. So we already know where a rock crystal is, so we'll mine it just now in a sec. Excuse me. But this works great in a place where there's more starlight like this. This is a good starlight spot right here. So we will get the light well built and then we'll place it there, but we need these rock crystal. So we can also do our own crystal growth, but I'll do that off cam. Long process. Sextants over the structures required to manipulate starlight energy flow. Sometimes it can be maddening. You can constantly double check the architecture of a structure when things aren't going right. Okay, so we're also going to make one of these. So to make a glass lens we need an aquamarine and it needs starlight. So let me show you guys what's nice about, or what the thing about Astral Sorcery is. You need to be it needs to be nighttime in order to craft it. Why don't I have glass? Let's make a couple glass quickly. Okay, got a couple of glass panes. Oh no, now it's getting nighttime, and you see now it's picking up. Okay, but let's quickly make some of these. Okay, so it doesn't work like a normal bench. You have to right click with your resonating wand on it, and we'll use starlight to craft. And now I missed it because now it's becoming nighttime, because I wanted to show you guys, even though it was daytime, we could have still crafted it. Does this count? Interesting. Okay, so now you use your resonating wand because it's nighttime and you run around the world looking for particles. You'll clearly see the particles when you see it, like right here. That means there is something interesting over there. So we already know where there are any, or are more of those particles. So let's see if we can find it. can't I see it? It's over there as well. Oh, here it is. See, you can see it over there. Okay, so that means we have some right around here. So, but if we go back to our mine shaft, we will see that's basically right around where we saw those other ones. Okay, so we'll use a pick with fortune on it so that we can try and get more. I'm not sure if you do get more, but yes, so if you hover or if you keep your wand, you will see the particles through the rock as well. I noticed there was in this direction as well, but we'll get that later stage. So let's see. That was 5. Okay, so fortune definitely works. Okay, we're going to use a bunch of these, and you will see each one of them has a different property in it. So that's important for growing your own crystals. The bigger it is, the bigger, or the shorter it is to use it. Okay, so now let's make a light well. Oh, and we're full. Usually that is at night. It is filled. Okay, so now we can put this down, and the higher this is, the better generally. But I think with our awesome star field, well, I'm guessing it's a star field, we might be able to collect liquid. What was it? Liquid starlight easier. So you'll see it's starting to get up. So I'm going to make a few more because we'll need a bunch at the end of the day. Okay, made 4. We can automate the liquid collection. We can make put a tank of some sort over here, and then we can just pipe it out underneath. So now we need to take a bucket, see if we can get some liquid starlight, because I want to get a Fosnic Resonator. Not a bucket yet, because with that you can see where there's a star field. So I want to build our Astral Sorcery stuff over there so that we always have enough starlight to use. And we also go higher up in the air. In the book it says usually it's best to be twice as high as water level, as sea level. So we're at 63 at sea level or water level or whatever you want to call it. So we need to be at 120. Just round it up 120. So we'll, if there's a star field right here, we'll go up in the air, which will actually work out perfectly for the base I'm planning. But it's a big build, so maybe in the next episode we should start looking into that. Not yet. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we need a Fosnic Resonator. Come on, there it is. Oh, we need gold. Luckily our ingots is coming along nicely. As a mine, I can just come and dump it down there. If it hurts, it means it's starting to grow. All over the place today. What's moving there? Oh, no, what's moving there? You get... Oh, that was chicken. Usually these things broke, and sometimes when they broke there's like a wisp coming out of it, which is kind of cool. They're not, doesn't hurt anything, they just sit around, so don't bind them. There it is, what's this, a flare, an Astral Sorcery flare. So just let it be. It kill, but it doesn't drop anything, so just let it be. It's nice ambience. You can actually name tag and name it, and there it goes, and then it won't despawn like that. Okay, so Fosnic Resonator, let's see. Okay, so we're actually not in a star field here. There's a star field right there. Oh wow, this is a dense star field. That's perfect. That's super perfect. So we'll build up in the sky right around here. Oh wow, this is a dense star field. Okay, so let me quickly see if I can find a less dense star field that you see what's the difference. Okay, I'm busy looking for the star field, and I notice at the bottom right my monk mod is busy doing something. So, and I noticed there was a Enderman right there. So it says coexist peacefully with Enderman without scaring them. So while we're at it, why not do it? Monk level 11, great. We'll check out what it does in a sec. I just want to get that starfield before it becomes daytime. Because you can't see the starfields in the daytime, only nighttime. Astral, it's in the name, Astral, and like stars. Wow, now I can't find any starfields. Oh, you have to keep this in mind. Yeah, this is where I broke it. I remember I said pick it up if you're on a server. It slows down the server. I was such a hurry to actually get the seeds to record. I didn't pick it up. It's becoming daytime. Okay, well, if you go around and you look for a starfield and you see pretty much the same thing like that starfield we saw over there, it's just a lot less dense. That's a proper star. I'm so glad it's such a proper starfield right by our base. That's actually super awesome. In our Revelation series it was a bit further away, so I had to make a portal to get there and back. So let's just make sure it's basically straight, right? Yes, straight. And the middle point is about here, it seems. See, it's about there. No, middle point is about here. Okay, so now we know where the starfield is. So I'll build a platform high up in the air, make a staircase up and down until we can make our main base. Our main base is going to be here. So now it actually doesn't fit. This would have fit perfectly if the starfield was here. Okay, you see this one broke. So I need to put a tank up here. Let me not do that at this moment. Time is running out. Okay, so since our time is running out, let me continue with the Astral Sorcery. Actually, no, I can't. Let's go over time for a bit. It's Friday. It's a Friday episode, so let me make a longer episode so that you have something to keep you over for a weekend. So I'm going to build a platform. So I'm going to go AFK or away from a camera, AFC, and then I'll build a platform. I'll move these things up to the platform, and then I'll bring it back. Okay. So let's go. I made a platform. Actually, I went way overboard with that leg, and I piped it into this portable tank, and using Indra IO's fluid conduits. I just want to show you a portable tank. Ooh. There it is. It's quite cheap. Redstone. It's thermal foundations. It was the cheapest and quickest thing I could make, and it holds 20 buckets, so nice. And you can pick it up. It retains its liquid. So now we can move all our light wells up. I'll close off that later. Okay, so let's see if my area is big enough. Nope, it's not. Okay, so it's definitely way more in this direction. And basically to this torch and that torch. It seems this is this edge. So it might be this edge. Okay, so now we know how big we should go. Okay, so let me expand the platform, and now let me show you guys this. When it's daytime, I'll show you guys how big of a difference this makes on the table. Okay, so let me expand the platform a little bit more, and then we can do the light well thing as well up here, and then we'll start with our table. So I think a table shall be in the middle. I think the middle is then over here, not over there. I made the beacon there where I put the 4 torches, but this one, it seems, it stops here. That one goes up to that light, that one goes up to that light. Okay, I'll work it out off cam. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so I'm guessing that's a correct size. We are going over a bit, but unfortunately we can't see at this moment. So let me show you. So for instance, over here. Oh, because we're already higher, this is about where it was before with 2. Remember, it was just at 2. Now it's going up almost another 2, just because we're higher up. Okay. So now at the edge, but I think it's still catching some starfield here. Yep. At 6, right? Okay, so check this out. Okay, it's only going half a block extra from outside the starfield to inside the starfield. So we can basically do all our crafts now up at this height. Okay, so let's pull in our new altar. So we got our light well, we got all the other things. Now we need to make a sextant quickly. So 2 gold and 3 sticks. Let me go grab that. Okay, back at the top, I brought a container for all the Astral Sorcery stuff. Okay, so what do we want? Okay. And remember, it's daytime and we can craft because we have so much star energy or starlight. Okay, so you see now if we use this thing and we right click on it, okay, it's actually because it's correct. Okay, now if you want to upgrade the altar, okay, there's various levels of the altar, and for each thing or more advanced things you need a better altar. So in this version, or in exploration, we first got discovery, then we learned how to make the altar. In exploration, we learn how to upgrade the altar. So we need to have a bucket of liquid starlight and all these other things in here to work. Okay, but I'm going to raise you. Where's all the... Okay, let me quickly bring the marble. Where the hell is that? Okay, we're back. So I just want to show you guys with the resonator, we have basically the most dense part on the platform. So we can always extend a little bit more. I think we might... this one is overflowing, so we definitely need to go that side. This side is slightly overflowing. This side is overflowing as well. Okay, this side seems safe. It's already longer in this direction, and now we still need to make it. So it's more of a rectangle than a square. So we can kind of be in the middle. Oops, go away. I want to make this higher, about there. Okay, now we put in this. We can always move this. Yes. Let's grab a bucket. Now let's say altar. So next level. Oh, needing a crystal, attunement crystal. Okay, so now we right click with this and we full star field, and then it goes at it, goes to the next level. You'll see now why it's bigger or higher up. See, now it shows red, so it means it's not doing anything. So if we use the sextant now, we right click, we see there must be some other structures here as well. Okay, so let me just quickly put another layer down here, because I want to be higher in case a creeper comes and explodes up here. Then there's an extra layer to keep it from exploding. So I'll bring you right back once we have a layer up. Okay, so I raised the level and I expanded the platform a little bit, so now it works out exactly. All the torches is nice and lined up. So now it's, where's that sextant? There is. Oh, I picked it already. Okay, let's put this away. Doesn't need to be there anymore. Also, I'm going to use the chisel now, so that's kind of cool. So then I can show you guys exactly how that works. Okay, so the inside should be sooty marble. Okay, let me show you this before we do that. If you take the astral tome, you open it, and you go to your Starlight altar, you go here, it shows you what you need. 8 chiseled marbles. So we need, okay, we don't have any, so let's make 8. Usually it says bottom row, that's Astral Sorcery. Chiseled. So that we have marble arches. I think we have, don't we have? No, we actually don't. How much was that? 28 marble arches. So let's just make half of it. Marble arch, marble bricks we have, sooty we have, and marble pillars we have, and then yes, okay. So now we use, why did you go away? Oh, so you can't put this away. Oh, interesting. Okay, but you don't have to keep it in your hand. So I'm guessing that's because you don't, it's for when placing blocks, so that you don't have to have it in your hands all the time. So you can basically just follow this pattern and you can go from there. So you can see it's very bright on the outside, but once you look through the dark ones, you can actually see what's going on. So these 4 has them, and obviously it does show you here as well. So you can turn it here, so it looks like the 4 corners, or this one's. So it's that one, that one, that one, and that one. These all the way. Okay, and then the arches. Oops. I'm in such a hurry to finish. We're already on 14 minutes an episode. Okay, so as I said, this is going to be a bit of an extended episode, so that we can finish this. and as you can see, it automatically goes to the next level, and again next level, and then last level. Those are the last 4 there. There we go, and now you will see it's not red anymore, but it's a white, bluish white line. Okay, so now if we open our Astral Tome, go here, now we go to Attunement. Oops, back. So there's a bunch of things we want to do here, okay, or that you can do here. So there's a Celestial Altar. So to get there we need Star Metal. Come on, I want to drag. And to get Star Metal we need to use Ion Transmutation from a Crystal Lens. So Crystal Lens we can make now, because now we have a larger table, but we have an easier way to do it. Even though we can make the lens, we can't do anything with the lens yet. So we need to use iron. Okay, wait, no, I think we're going too long on this episode. No, wait, yes, no, let's do it. We can finish. I'll cut out a lot of parts. Okay, so we need to go get Star Metal from Ion Transmutation. So Star Metal you get from, if you transmute iron, it becomes Star Metal ore. So let me grab a couple of iron ores and I'll meet you over at the big temple. Actually, before we can go, we need a linking tool to link that massive crystal in the middle of a room to the iron ore. And to make that we need this, but now it shows you how much Starlight we need, and it's quite a bunch, so we have to wait till nighttime before we can finish this. So I'll bring you back once it's nighttime and we're over at the temple. Okay, so while I was waiting here for nighttime to come, I kind of almost defeated the whole purpose of Astral Sorcery today. Ooh, this is where the other one is, right down there. So what we're doing now, getting the linking tool. Where did we get the linking tool? Oh, yes, so linking tool we get here so that we can link the ion transmutation, but we have other block transmutations as well. Okay, and the one we are looking for is one that I said I'll show you guys how to get. Okay, so we in any case need to go get some iron or Star Metal, and then for these guys we need sandstone. So if you go, not sandstone, Enderstone. If you go to, or Endstone, go to Endstone, right? Just look for a correct one. If you scroll down here, it shows you Starlight Transmutation. You can transmute sandstone into Endstone. So we are going to do that. So we're also going to get some Star Metal, or because we need that. So let's run to the temple. Okay, so in the temple there's this crafting table still. Okay, so we're not going to use that now, so let's put that away. Is there a second chest? Did we raid this chest yet? Yes, we did. Okay, so now what we can do is now we put down the iron ores. And then we take our linking tool, we select the crystal, and then we right click each block. And then after a bit it should turn, but you're going to sit here forever and waiting for that. I did exactly the same thing because it doesn't have a clear line of sight to the outside world. So I did that mistake in my previous episodes, so let's sort that out quickly. Get the dirt away. Get these guys away. I think that doesn't count as a full block, so I'm going to leave it there, see if that works. And then we clear that side. Okay, I'm going to break down all this off cams because I need the blocks, or I want the blocks actually, not need them. So let's see if it works now. Nope, it doesn't. It usually just takes a couple of seconds, so that's why I say. Oh, that's why I know already it doesn't work. It does have a clear line of sight, right? Yes. Okay, it might be longer because we doing multiple blocks. There we go. So now we can pick this up. Oops. And we have Starlight. I don't know if it will break if we block this up. Let's try it. Because it's quite irritating. I know other structures of Astral Sorcery, if you break them, they stop working. So I hope it doesn't do that here. Okay, so exactly what we did now with the iron ore we do here, and we can just basically place it exact same block because the transmutation is on this space. So if you break it, replace it, so that means you can automate it. So if we give it a couple of seconds, or a minute, let's just close the in case. While we wait. I don't think it matters if you break this. It's only that treasure shrine thing. If you break that, it's a one that's underground that gives you various types of ores. That only works for a limited time, and if you break the structure, it won't work at all. Okay, come on, you should have started already. Did that actually break the temple? Come on. Any moment now. Okay, there it goes. And done. That's it. So now we have Endstone. Awesome. So you only need to get to your linking tool so that you can link this crystal to a certain block, and then you can get this. Now we can replant that lily seeds on the Endstone, and it will grow much faster. Okay, so this is the beginning of Astral Sorcery. So let me quickly finish up here and break the structure up above, and I'll bring it back once we're over at our base. Okay, we're back, and I gathered all that marbles over there, so this is kind of cool. We got quite a bit of marble. Got 21 astral or star metal ore, and got 16 Endstone, so that's cool. So yeah, you don't care how much it has grown, because it will grow a bunch faster on the new Endstone. But you can also exchange it. You do get exchange tools on this version of a game, so you can always do that. But yes, so that's it for this episode. So sorry for it being so long. So this will be extended so that we can get all that we done previously with Astral Sorcery done and dusted in this episode. So also you can make your own collector crystal, so that's why there's so much space here. We'll have a collector's crystal setup here that we can transmute certain blocks, etc. And we'll have attunements, and there's so much things you can do with Astral Sorcery. So that's why I haven't gotten to it yet, because there's really so much things, like a ritual pedestal. You can change things. You can, the star metal you can change into different things. Even the aquamarine, if you, let's see if I can show you, in the Starlight infusion you can infuse it to resonating gem, and with this you can do various other things, and there's a bunch of things that you do. So there's various other levels of the altar. So I think this is only the second. I think we go up to 4 or 5, I'm not sure. And then there's a whole bunch of other things you can also do, but we'll get into that in a later episode. But in the next episode I think we should start working on our home. So that might be a confusing episode. Ooh, wow, we're already filled, so we need to upgrade this tank. So upgrading a tank is easy. That's why I like using this tank. Unfortunately with thermal foundation, that's a better tank to use. Add thermal, upgrade. So you can make this quite easily with Invar, copper gear, and then the next level electrum is a bit more difficult to make, but you can do it with silver. Oh no, that's easy. It's easier. Anyway, so yeah, we'll need to upgrade this so that we can store more things. I think the next level is 80 buckets, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, we'll need a bunch more of these Starlight liquids. So anyway, or liquid Starlight, sorry. For now, I'm going to call it. Thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this long episode, long extended episode where we covered most of the basics of Astral Sorcery. Let me know if you want to see more about Astral Sorcery. There is a bunch more we can do, so we'll definitely look into that. Teleportations and things, but I want to use something else for teleports in this season. But we can still use Astral Sorcery for other things as well. There's protection ones and lighting up ones and things. And there's something I am going to make off cam. It's a cave Illuminator. It's from Astral Sorcery. You make it, it's easy, it's in the first table that you can craft it. You can make illumination powder, aquamarine, this, and this you make with aquamarine and 4 glowstone. So what you do, you place it above ground. It has to have a clear line of sight to the sky. So I'm going to place it right there above where we mine, and it will automatically light up where we mine. So while I mine, I don't have to worry about placing torches. It just goes straight. So I'm going to do that now off cam, because I want to mine and need more resources. So that is something we need to do. But anyway, guys, so let me call it an episode. We're way over time. So thank you for joining me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers!